All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the SuperDraft halftime show. My name is Edward Fear. I'm the Chief Revenue Officer, the Chief Product Officer. Unlike Leon Trotsky, I've successfully returned from my trip to Mexico. Alongside me is our VP of Player Development. He is the Eli to my Peyton, Mr. Ricky Stroude. How are you tonight, Ricky?
I'm doing great, Eddie. Glad to be back. I'm glad you're home safe, man. You just travel so much. It's very interesting.
Yeah, it's they keep me out there on the road. Did you know, as a matter of fact, great Mexican revolutionary Pancho Villa was killed while riding in a Dodge in the state of Durango, some 75 years before Dodge introduced the Durango as a vehicle. That's our second piece of Mexican revolutionary trivia for the night. I'm a full service kind of host. Yeah,
I did not know that, Eddie.
There you go. So what we're doing here tonight, as we've done every Monday night for a while, besides inspiring some of the best NFL football. I mean, really, since you and I have taken over, just the airwaves have been filled every Monday night with some of the just most excellent, sparkling athletic spectacle that I think I've seen in those 7 weeks. But what we're doing is we're running a couple raffles. One of them are for you, the assembled minions, those of you watching the show right now. We're going to give any number of prizes away today. We're going to do it in a couple ways. One, we're going to do a mailing contest. We're going to announce in not long the mailing contest, what you have to do to win prizes tonight. We're going to ask you a question. You're going to send your answer to that question as of yet unanswered. So do not respond to this by sending me an email right now saying, I want to be in the raffle, because you have to answer the question. It happens every week. I think we can get there. But you're going to answer that question. You're going to send that email to superdraftraffle@gmail.com. We'll give you the details in a second. In addition to people watching the show tonight, we're going to give away a $100 Fanatics gift card to whomever in our chat asks the most excellent question in the show. Generally, Ricky will select that question. I very possibly will answer that question. Though you could ask a question to Ricky. You could ask a question to our producer, Rob. We will pull him out from behind the glass and he will answer it live. It's whatever the best question is, as decided by my co-host here, Ricky Stroude, a man with perfect judgment. Let's be honest. I can't think of anything professionally or personally you've ever done that didn't seem like the correct decision to me. But whomever gives us that best question will get $100 Fanatics gift card. That's in our chat at twitch.tv/SuperDraftDFS. And then additionally, the big raffle, the big daddy, if you will, we have impressive prizes every week. As I alluded to a minute ago, we have partnered with Fanatics. They're the world's largest memorabilia dealer. And we're giving away some fun stuff, some gift cards every week. And there's also some main event prizes. We had the Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski helmet worth several $1,000s we did a few weeks ago. This week, we got a couple grand in helmets. We have the two starting quarterbacks from tonight's game. And boy, are they good. We have Baker Mayfield and Ben Roethlisberger autographed helmets. We're going to give both those away later in today's show. Ricky, anything you'd like to add about these Titanic signal callers, these amazing football players, this impressive memorabilia?
Yes, it's some great stuff from Fanatics, Eddie. They provide excellent products for us all the time. Roethlisberger and Mayfield aren't doing the best today, but trust the process that these are excellent prizes worth some serious funds.
Yeah, that's we'll go with that. I would say that the value of this memorabilia is significant, and try not to, when you're sending in your entry, think that it's tied too much with their performance this evening.
Correct.
Yeah, that's not going to feel terribly great. Okay. So let's let's spend just a few seconds diving into the greater nuances of this game. Again, both of us, I think, wanted to read out this trivia. I will preempt you by saying it first. Baker Mayfield became the first starting quarterback, or any quarterback in this NFL season, to throw 10 consecutive incompletions.
Cheers to that.
Well done, Ohio. I'm in Southern Ohio. I've lived in the northern half of the state. I'm in Bengal land now. I'm in Dayton, Ohio. We're very proud of our boys down here. But yeah, your thoughts on this evening's Titanic struggle?
Well, it's a must-win for Pittsburgh to get into the playoff picture. I think they have the same chances as Antonio Brown in returning to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So not the best chances, but maybe a small chance. They're playing okay football. Ben Roethlisberger's playing better than I've seen in a while, throwing the ball, trying to move it around. But we've been snake bit, Eddie, for Monday Night Football. It's been atrocious, to say the least.
Yeah, I think we would have thousands upon thousands of viewers if these games were better. And I'm gonna take our low ratings, based largely on the anemic play of the NFL players. That's what I'm going with.
Correct.
Okay, good call. So another thing you and I have discussed, both longtime fantasy veterans, is the unintentional anonymity, the coldness. We live in an isolated time of COVID, or for some of us like myself, suffering from a lifelong case of being just incredibly socially awkward.
Okay.
But fantasy has often provided a respite for me as a time to be, more social, pretend to have skills with other human beings, have a couple drinks, have some fun, and of course, mercilessly mocking the losers in your league. And you and I were discussing this, and you, of course, thought, cue musical cue, that this would be a great idea for a fantasy football segment in this show called Dead Fucking
DFL, folks, and we have a wonderful meme for you today. So let's head over to our usual spot and check out who's in DFL for SuperDraft. Righty, moving on. We have our usual co-captain option. Share my screen for you folks.
Oh, please do. Oops. That's your desktop.
Yeah, that was my desktop.
Your desktop is, again, very organized and professional, not unlike you.
Correct. Let's look. Okay, so drum roll, please. We're rolling down.
I see it.
Oh, God. What do you know, Eddie? It's our lead strategist. Ladies and gentlemen, this nice gentleman, well, let's try to click on it and see
right
what
there.
This gentleman does strategy for SuperDraft, and clearly the strategy wasn't correct today. Schwartz in the champion slot. Baker Mayfield, has he thrown the football, Eddie? I don't even know if he's thrown the football.
It has not been good. I am in 6th in this contest, I want to say right now, with Baker Mayfield on my team. And if he was having even a passable game, if he was having a Tim Tebow special, I think I'm in 5th right now with Mayfield on my team and his 1.5 fantasy points. So keep in mind,
Anthony is a strategist, so I think he's going to do the play from behind feel here. Maybe the Baker Mayfield rolls out once or twice in the second half for 1 or 2 completions to offer a competitive lineup. But it looks like he's got a few lineups down here at the bottom. Not good, Anthony. I need you to step it up. We are counting on you on a regular basis. That's a nice car. I believe that's a Porsche.
Yes, he has a lovely car. He put a picture of his car in there. That says a lot about Anthony. I like Anthony a lot. He has showered in my hotel room. He has spectacular undergarments. That's all I'm going to say. He's clearly put some time in there. They're coordinated with the rest of his outfit. He wears lovely bracelets and berets. He has a sense of style that few men could pull off, and he's not one of them. So let's move on. So we're going to do today's trivia question. Here it is real quick, because we run overtime every week, and I assure you this week will be no different. But today's trivia question is the following. How many rushing yards will Ben Roethlisberger have in this game? And again, everyone who gets the answer correct will get a prize. Now, if you're thinking, wait a minute, Ben Roethlisberger, that guy can't run. You're not wrong, my friend. So far in this game, he has 0. But the prizes will be bigger if fewer people get it right. And again, as you and I mentioned, there's some galaxy braining to be done here. Like, if they are ahead, and they very well may be, because again, the Browns, poo-poo, maybe he's more likely to be kneeling down, and that costs you yards. To help you with some instant stats, in 14 games he's played, Roethlisberger this year, he missed one of the Steelers games. He has had positive rushing yards 3 times.
That's so bad.
He has had negative rushing yards 3 times. And he has had 0 rushing yards 8 times. So where are you going to go is the real question. It's 9:57. You have until 10:05 Eastern time to email superdraftraffle@gmail.com with your guess for how many in the entire game or the second half, since he had none in the first half, how many rushing yards will Ben Rapist Roethlisberger have in this evening's Monday Night Football contest? Any further commentary, my dear friend Ricky?
None at this time, Eddie. I really want to move on from this game. It's atrocious.
Okay, let's move on. So let's talk about our good friend Richard Sherman.
Sure.
Producer Rob, why don't you show us how Richard Sherman did with the Super 15 lineup this week, and then Ricky's going to talk to us about it a bit.
Yeah.
This week I'm going with Joe Burrows, PFF's highest graded quarterback, with a $4 pick. I am going with Cooper Kupp. I'm going with Stephon Diggs, 2 $2 picks, and Ronald Jones, my teammate. And I go with Christian Kirk, big play receiver for the Arizona Cardinals. I need you to eat. They have so many receivers, it's hard to pick one, but I'm going with Christian Kirk.
Well, Eddie, it looks like our Ivy League ambassador is suffering from a severe case of chalkitis. He seems to grab just the main picks every week. Joe Burrow, I mean, he was mispriced. Clearly, he put up 150 points, maybe another 400 plus week, and pretty impressive. Cooper Kupp, got to go with him every week. He does an excellent job for Matt Stafford to keep them alive. And then, of course, Diggs. What's interesting about Diggs is he's not getting the play that he normally does, but he put up some decent points. Gabriel Davis has sort of taken a lead there as a contrarian play. Christian Kirk, Kyler Murray, our other brand ambassador, we love him to death. He's getting the plays, but oh man, Ronald Jones, he let us down just a little bit. He had that St. Brown right next to Jones that he could have picked, who went off, and he just didn't. So decent lineup for our man Richard Sherman, but looking forward to next week.
All right, let's keep on going. Let's do the Q&A section. We're going to give away a $100 Fanatics gift card. You could use that to get any sort of memorabilia your mind possesses. Figure skating, yeah, we've got that. Whatever you're looking for there.
We got to cheers to that.
Sure, Brian Boitano autographed sash. I'm sure that's on there. They've got like whatever you could want. Ricky, the cue is yours. What is the question, and to whom will you address it?
Let's scroll through here, Eddie, and find out a good question. Okay, I got it. Mr. Edward Fear, who do you think is going to win the MVP in the NFL this year?
I'm going to go with internationally renowned virologist, epidemiologist, and passable quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. Much like, Barry Bonds should be in the Hall of Fame, I am able to,
another debilitating case of chalkitis.
I'm not saying I went far off the field here, but we're 98% of the way through the season. I don't feel like taking being like T. Higgins, like just going with random here. Likely isn't going to come in with basically a week left to play. That's a regular season award. So I will go with Aaron Rodgers. By the way, I read an interesting commentary today where someone said people were more pissed at Aaron Rodgers over his vaccination stuff than they were about the guy on the Raiders killing that lady and her dog in the car. And what no one was more pissed about that. There was just a debate about that. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, sports current media is all, I say this.
Correct.
Everyone agrees getting loaded and killing people in your car driving 165 is fucking heinous. No one was more upset about Aaron Rodgers. It's that there was an A and a B conversation there. So pull your head out of your ass. There you go.
I appreciate it.
There's your answer. All right. So I'm gonna have to start it. Here we go. It's raffle time. Here we go. So your question again is, how many rushing yards will Ben Roethlisberger have in this game? Currently sitting at 0. 0, a chalky guess. But if you hit it 0, you're going to get less than if you hit it -1, -2. Could he have his biggest rushing yards of the year, which would be 6? It's possible.
Let's go 6 out there.
You could throw 6 out there if you get it alone or you're closest. You could rush for 9 yards. If you get 7, you shoot the moon. So send that answer to SuperDraft Raffle at gmail.com with your SuperDraft username as well. Don't forget. Again, now we're going to look at our raffle list. I will share my screen showing some of the great technology we use to produce this show. It's really a showcase.
We spin it on the fans, Eddie. We didn't need the technology. We want the fans to enjoy.
Yeah, here we go. So here's the I don't want to dazzle anyone with this beautiful content, but here is. Yes, they do. We told them they get 2 helmets. I think we told them they're winning the starting quarterback helmets. Pay attention, Rob. I expect Ricky to be loaded on tequila for the entire show. Again, I was just in Mexico. I was in the Jalisco region of Mexico. That's where tequila is from. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know what your excuse is, but yeah, we did it. We're going to do 2 raffles, and they are for the starting quarterbacks for tonight. They're
Come on, folks.
There's some notes on the game. So again, 17,218 tickets this week. Here we go. We're going to use the Google random number generator. It's very exciting. Here we go. I'm about to click for the Ben Roethlisberger helmet. Boom, 12,634. And we are going to scroll down.
12,634.
12,634. Can I get some scrolling music? I scrolled right to it.
Rocket Star. Let's go. 55.
Rockstar 55. Congratulations. You'll be contacted by email, carrier, pigeon, smoke signal, or some other mode of communication. You have won a Ben Roethlisberger autographed helmet. Our other prize, Baker Mayfield, younger and on his way up, ? Teleprompter.
So 5 completions in the second half, 1174. Here we go. Single entry.
11,741 is going to be, I think, 2 days. Actually, we're in the twos here. You can see these are all twos.
Yes.
11,741. Someone who played 2 days last week, very possibly a football player. There it was. Money on my mind.
Clearly, let's go. Money on my mind. Good
There
for
you go. Well, there we are. We have winners for today's raffles. We have fascinating trivia about Mexican revolutionaries and Russians in exile. We've really covered all our bases. Any final comments for the people still watching the show for some reason, Ricky?
Enjoy the second half, ladies and gentlemen. Happy New Year, and RIP to the man that we all love and will care for forever. John Madden, you're the best. Have a great week, folks. We'll see you next time.
Good night, everyone. Enjoy the second half.